That seems bad. That's very bad, actually.
My body fails me. I am not finished.
But he got revived because of the water. Video games.
You're not gonna like this!
Hello everybody, my name is Yoshi Stack, and welcome back to more Live Alive. In the last episode, we did 2 more trials. Cube's Trial of Wisdom and Akira's Trial of Heart. Neither of which was as insanity-inducing as Boromaru's Trial of Keys. Speaking of which, I did swap him out for Akira and put him back in my party because I think it's going to be beneficial to get him some levels. Level 16 is kind of where you want everyone, or at least everyone that you want to use, and as I've said before, my final party composition I haven't fully decided on yet, so I'm just trying to play it safe. Anyway, we've got 2 more trials we want to knock out today, and Masaru's opens with this guy.
The trial of power demands warriors. The strong alone may pass. Now prove your worth.
Yeah, it just opens with a boss fight, including the comeback of Megalomania, which we love. I'm not even gonna try and say this guy's name, but it's this bird demon man riding on his demon fish. I guess that's a bit of a mouthful compared to his name. Yeah, this guy shouldn't be too bad given that almost all of us are level 16. I mean, Lay's level 17. He's weak to being kicked, so, like, do that a lot. And I mean, Masaru's got several kick moves as well, so, like, that should be good. The one scary thing about this guy, which is why I'm a little nervous not having a healer with me, is, this guy can do some status effects, and one of the status effects in particular can petrify you. And I don't think we've encountered petrification. I think it's had the opportunity to come up. But petrification, like, just it's like basically it kills you. It's kind of that. It's that if I compare it to being diamondized in Earthbound, if you've played that, where it's like, oh, this is basically just another way of dying. So you know, that's fun. Sure, we'll do this. And God, Boromaru took quite a bit of damage there.
Good. Continue.
Drain the
Just
vitality.
like that.
Oh. I didn't realize Deepest Dark was that good. Wow. Okay. Oh god, don't kill a Boromaru, please. Okay, so Boromaru is actually just gonna... we're just gonna have a huge haunch of meat.
Here.
That wasn't the plan exactly, but, that's what happened. We're just gonna keep using this move because it's, I think, Lay's strongest kick move at this point. And I mean, she's level 17, she's carrying us through this. Yeah, I was hoping a Boromaru would be a little more useful than this, but you know, it is what it is. Oh god, I don't like you having a move you're charging up. And that did not interrupt it. Oh. That seems bad. That's very bad, actually.
My body fails me. I am not
But
finished.
he got revived because of the water. Video games. Oh, please kill him. Oh, you didn't. Oh, Boromaru is going back down. That's unfortunate. Oh, he's not! He's not as squishy as Sundown, but he's got his vulnerabilities. All right, let's take care of this Lay. The important part is he was still alive, and therefore that's the experience points for fighting a boss. Honestly, I thought that was gonna go way worse than it did though, so I'll take it. Oh, Sundown got a level up too.
I take what is given, nothing else.
All right. Thank God for water tiles, huh? All right. With that, we are now able to enter the Trial of Power. Now, the Trial of Power is a little interesting. We got all these chests here. Try as you might, you cannot open the chest. A power surpassing all others ensures that it remains tightly closed. Which is a little odd, but as we run around in here, there's no encounters to be had in here. We can't open any of the chests, but otherwise, it's just a straight shot down this path. And at the end of it, of course, as soon as we get there, I thought we were a little closer. And there's this doorway at the end. And another long path. Wow, all right. Here we go. Would you look at that? A set of champions wraps. Here is Masaru's ultimate weapon. However, things aren't quite that simple. By taking the ultimate weapon, we have now activated the enemy encounters of this area. So, you know, we're gonna put some... oh my... look at that jump and attack! Oh my god! Alright. We have now unlocked enemy encounters, and we are probably going to have a lot of them. And they're gonna be some weirdos, apparently. Oh, you're resistant to a lot of things, actually. Let's do Monkey's Withdrawal, get away from you. Okay, you are not... oh! Well, that was rude. Okay, you're gonna be like... you're not gonna... yeah, you're resistant to all of this. You're not resistant to this, so that should do some damage. If it would hit!
Huh?
Wow. Okay, please leave Lei alone. She's gonna need to heal. Thankfully, she has something for that. I can do Hurricane. Let's just do Hurricane. And then Aboromaru can... let's try Phoenix Call, because this should be a powerful move, provided we don't get interrupted. We did not. Okay, oh god. This is a lot of, you know what? She is just gonna heal. Let's just be safe. Yeah, this is what a lot of this trial is gonna be, and a lot of it's gonna get cut because, as you can see, it's not particularly interesting. And Aboromaru didn't even have to use this thing. Hurricane is a good move.
Yeah, I'm just getting started.
Who? But this is. I've debated bringing Cube with me for healing, but I was like, Aboromaru could get some level ups here, and that seemed worth it. But now, with the enemy encounters there, all of the chests are open. So we got a pair of mermaid tights, and there's one in particular we want to get, an ice helm, which I will look at stuff here in a bit and see what is good for every... oh my god, absolutely not. I know you're probably looking at these things like, what's so bad about them? They're resistant to like everything, and they're just a pain, and I don't want to deal with it. All right, this one, a set of demon blood armor and another fight. Okay, now let's keep going. Hold on. Oh, what is... I don't trust when an enemy is tiny. Yeah, you're another one that's just resistant to literally everything. Sure, we'll try kicking you in the face. I figure I'll show fights with enemies that we haven't seen. How bad is this gonna hurt? Holy crap! Oh god. You're just gonna resist everything I throw at you, so I'm just gonna try my hardest here. That wasn't even the move I wanted to use, so like, come on. Yeah, that hurts. We're gonna try Hurricane and Phoenix Call. And you're gonna, oh god, you're gonna heal yourself, Lei, so you don't die. Ooh, thank God for healing moves. Thank God for Hurricane. Orochimaru has not gotten a chance to use Phoenix Call even off screen yet because Hurricane just keeps like decimating everything. And I think Sundown was nerfed between the remake or the original and the remake. We got a golden top knot. That is an important item for another thing we are going to do in a bit. It's optional, but if you want to do it, make sure you have that on hand. And oh wow, we've got all sorts of things going on here, I see. Well, let's just hit everyone with this. We've seen the cowboy enemy before, and the knight enemy's a recolor of... Wow. The only guy that didn't immediately die is the guy that was, like, vulnerable to it. Wow. You know, I feel like I was hyping it up in my head how bad the Trial of Power was gonna be, and it's actually going okay. And my god, Sundown is just getting all the levels. That's not a bad thing. Wow. Okay. There's nothing in this chest. There's our Mario RPG moment where, you know, you hit the one... I think it's a hidden chest in that game too, which makes it even funnier. There's just nothing in there. Alright. Yeah, I definitely thought this was gonna go way worse than it actually has been going, so I am pleasantly surprised. I am getting sick of fighting mammoths though. Or Rammus, I guess is they're called. Oh, come on. And there's nothing in that one. At least Mario RPG only did that once. Come on. It was more of those things I didn't want to fight, so I noped on out of there. All right, this last chest, an occult pendant. We will distribute that gear out at some point, but with that is the Trial of Power completed. It's another one that is fairly straightforward. The only difficult part is just getting Masaru up to a level that he's not gonna immediately die. Because I'll remind you, when we found him, he was level 2. But now, we need to do our next trial, which allow me to go grab the character we're gonna do that with, and then meet you where the trial is. So give me a moment. All right, next up on the list is Pogo's trial, and I have once again swapped out my party. I swapped Sundown out, which is not ideal because you'll recall his you find the characters where you recruited the map. You'll recall there were multiple places that we met Sundown. He could be at any of those locations. He's obviously not out here, and he wasn't in front of the sign where we saw him that one time. So that narrows it down a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna have to find him again. Unfortunately, speaking of Mario RPG earlier, I kind of wish the game took that approach where, like, they're with you even if they're not actively in your party. You don't have to be as kind as Mario RPG was and, like, have them still get experience points to, like, keep things balanced the way they were, but it's a little nitpick, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's let Pogo do his thing. You know, I don't think this is what they mean when they say use your head. That is your one line. You know what? He's a caveman. He's probably got a thicker skull. It's fine. In we go. Welcome to the Trial of Instinct. The trick with this, or gimmick rather, of this dungeon is that there are multiple doorways, and you have to figure out what is the correct way. If you go the wrong way, you get ambushed by enemies. Now you can trial and error this, or, of course... Oh, I thought you could use... his scent. Oh. You can, it's just not with that doorway. You know, I was gonna go see if there was something in that door, but, like, it's probably not worth it. Okay. Yep, here we go again. And follow your nose! That's not tricks. Is that Fruit Loops? I haven't had Fruit Loops in a long time, and like I'm okay with that fact, but oh, now all of these have something going on. Okay, so yes, this is the first doorways that will not ambush you if you go down the wrong one. In fact, there's an item here. Hang on. It's guarded by 2 mammoths, my god. I mean, an Alice Biscuit is a good healing item, so at least it was worth it, but like, Jesus. I'm very sick of fighting the mammoths. I'm not gonna lie, because like we're at the point where that doesn't even give you a whole lot of experience points, but they're still such a pain in the ass to fight. Unicorn horn. You know what? I'm also like, I wanted to look at something with Cube's equipment because, man, I was hopeful that was gonna be like better for him because he taking damage from water tiles, and I was like, if he could just be like not affected by it, that'd be fantastic. But unfortunately, no. Statue's features are twisted into a terrifying rictus of mute horror. A word or name appears to be written on its clothing. You attempt to make it out. Watana. The remainder is too worn to read. Yeah, so remember the running joke with like Watanabe and his dad? Yeah, here they are. If you have Akira in your party, you can read their mind, but I didn't think to bring him. But Cube is just a better healer. There were more mammoths and I just said no. You can run from fights. You have to be careful with how often you do it for reasons, but we'll get there. A bird of paradise tail feather. What does that do? Feather taken from a beguiling bird that rends its prey sunder with bladed shards. So that's not terrible. It's not really worth it for you. And I don't, yeah, those two, I'm not gonna worry about it. I have my final party's not decided, but I feel pretty confident that Pogo is not gonna be in it. It's just a me thing. Okay. Oh, that's something else. Hold on. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that in a moment. All right. We're gonna first go down this way. Actually, did I want to go through this door? We're gonna find out. I haven't been ambushed yet, so we seem like we're doing something correct. Yes, here it is. Would you look at that? A great stone axe. Yeah, Trial of Instinct, not too bad, not too maze-like. And like I said, you can really trial and error it if you really want to. All right. Look at that buff, except to speed, but whatever. I didn't even bother to look at this. Is there nothing better for you? Well, there's the golden top knot, but we're not going to equip that because we have another use for that. Similarly, we're not leaving yet. We got something else to do here. You can probably guess what. I didn't plan this well. Hang on. Never let it be said that I've ever had a plan. All right. Come in here to this room. Are you serious? Game just can't let me have anything. All right. We come in here. There's something swimming in the water.
Do I know you? Have you some business here?
That's a voice.
Yeah.
The golden top knot, then. Let's see it first.
Which we do have right here. Oh.
Yes, yes. Now this is what I craved so long.
I know the text box said gargantuan fish, but it truly is.
Delightful, this delight. A tribute true. What? You'd still ask more of me? Of me? To bask in my splendiferous splendor? To look on my resplendent golden face? A peerless honor this? Yet you persist.
I do.
Yeah.
You wager much to try my patience. Thus, your lives you risk for secret wisdom. Well,
Yeah.
It's just our
gambler?
lives.
Then let us roll the dice.
And welcome to one of the Dominion of Hate's optional boss fights. There are a few of these through the chapter, and this is the first one that we have the best opportunity to take down. This guy is tough with over 2,000 HP, so we're gonna do our best here. Heavenly Peak's Descent is not a move he's weak to, but does a good amount of damage, so we're gonna go ahead and
You're mine!
open with that.
The old man taught me this.
Just punching the crap out of a fish.
I hope that's not your best.
That
Might take me time to get warmed up.
it might be my best. We are also Ooh, that's not
How
great.
proud I am of this.
Not good.
Yeah, that's I agree, Lay, that's not good. Oh boy.
Take that.
Okay, she at least got move. We are going to attempt to use Deepest Dark with the Boromaru. As you can see, attempt to instantly kill an enemy by striking their most vital parts. We're gonna give it a shot. This will be incredible if it works. I wasn't expecting it to, but you know, I can hope. Ooh, Cube is gonna have his work cut out for him. Okay. I unfortunately do not have Pogo's ultimate move, which would definitely make things easier. Should I? We'll just go for it. And you're gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna use data recovery.
Thanks for looking out.
Oh boy. That at least cures her paralysis. Oh boy. Yeah, I wish I had Sundown, but you know, we're making do with what's available to us, which is not a whole lot.
You're done. The old man taught me this.
But there are 2 golden top knots on the map.
All right,
There is,
all right. If
oh
that's
boy.
a fight you want.
Okay, that could be worse. That could be worse. We are going to. Is there like one that's just like a self? What, like a heal just to me? Sure, we'll use the bomb grass.
This will do.
That did something. Yeah, one of the golden top knots, as you saw, was in the Trial of Power. There is another one in the Archon's Roost, but obviously, if you grab that one, you have to go back. which is, you know,
Hey,
not necessarily
tell me what you think
ideal.
of this.
We're just gonna keep using Heavenly Peak's Descent. It's like, it's
You're mine!
doing decent damage here.
The old man taught me this.
I hope that's not your best.
So far it has been, which is sad. God, yeah, that didn't do a whole lot. Sure, we'll just do re-jump. Oh, that may have moved him out of the way. That's not good.
You like my whiskers?
I don't, actually. Wait. Oh no, please
Make
don't.
way, make way.
Okay, it didn't interrupt him. And data recovery is a counter. This is why Cube is phenomenal. But I don't know if he's still in the way of Maser Cannon.
That tickles.
Okay, he was.
I've still got fight in me.
Wield the ultimate shinobi art to charge enemies over them. A whirlwind of violence. Yeah, because the other thing did not work. He's resistant to water, so there's no point in using that. How's Wind Slash? Because that's been a move that's generally that's all right. The other move, had it worked, would have been incredible. The one-hit KO move.
The old man taught me this.
Unfortunately, that was just not in the cards. All right, we're getting somewhere. Pogo is really the one that's like not really pulling his weight here, but you kind of need him to get in. So, you know. I think after it's open, we don't need him anymore, but like I wasn't gonna go back and find Sundown to bring him here just to do this. It would have been nice, but you know, it is what it is. We're just gonna keep using Wind Slash, because like, yeah, this seems to be working.
That tickles. You're serious? In that case.
Okay, we're gonna use Repair and Restore on Lei. She doesn't need healing per se, but this gives her a stat buff,
Thanks for looking out.
which that's the ideal thing. And we're gonna use Heavenly Peak's Descent again,
You're mine.
which like, yeah, you can keep using this, and there's not like a debuff, because like some moves, it's like, oh yeah, there we go. Lei's the best. Lei and Cube, the dream
I
team.
haven't had such fun in ages.
And there is one of the optional bosses of this chapter.
You're
Down
all
to the
talk.
talk.
I take what is given, nothing else.
And God, Pogo wasn't even level 15. Oh my god.
A stubborn lot you are. Bah, fie on it. A reconciliation gift I'll give.
And we got a cosmic ring. Each of the optional bosses of this chapter drops a piece of cosmic gear, which is a very good piece of equipment.
But not the top knot, no. 'Tis mine to keep.
You can have it.
'Twas offered without let or lien, thus claimed.
You can have it. That's fine.
You've questions, yes? Then ask them quickly.
And this is where you can get some more information about everything.
Lucretius is my name, a carb of Eld, born long before the kingdom rose and fell. With passing centuries, even oaks, 'tis said, attain divinity in eyes of men. Such fervent supplications I enjoy, but not a soul I've seen for ages now. A quiet, cold, and deep grips old Lucrece.
Yeah, I guess you don't really have the internet here. It's bad.
That's just as well. The silence suits me fine. But in the south and east, a distant mount, I sense a presence faint and bitter too.
What could that be?
A man, perhaps? Or something more unkind? What else have you to ask? No doubt there's more.
He's so done with us.
Yeah.
You've quit.
What is this place?
The Trial of Instinct was its given name. Only they of primal potency, the chosen few, could weather dangers dire. Lucrez is home to many trials, you know, of power, wisdom, skill, of time and heart. Of keys as well, a curious one, that.
There's this one weird one.
And how are you to enter into that? Must I gift you every answer, child? What satisfaction is there I put to you? Eschewing effort in the search? 'Tis none.
That's what Google's for.
Seek you a strategy guide at wit's end, but not before. I'd first try this and that.
The game's calling me out.
'Tis in the struggle man finds his glory. Thus, absent purpose, a purposeless wretch. What else?
All right, there's one
Yeah.
more question we gotta ask.
You've quit.
And, yeah, who am I?
You jest, most surely. Or if not, oh dear.
I didn't read what the question was, so I thought there was genuinely a serious question to be asked there. Evidently not. But in any case, hold on. Before I do anything, I think it's here. Yeah. Peace offering bestowed upon those who triumph over the ancient catfish of antiquity. This makes you immune to being petrified. It also gives you a lot of damage resistances. It is a very good piece of equipment. I would give it to someone who you know you're going to use. So, for example, we could use it on Lei. Which, yeah, we can do that. All right. Okay. With that done, though, we're going to go ahead and call it an episode. I still don't have an outro, but if you made it this far, thank you so much for putting up with me, and I hope you'll join me next time where we finish off the trials. We've only got 2 left. That means I gotta go find Sundown. I'll do that off screen. See you then.